Hello, John.
Hello.
Thank you for your time, John. It's
Of
fantastic
course.
to have
Of
you
course.
at the Aberdeen Scottish Open, the current world number one, the current race to Dubai leader, and of course, the most recent major champion. John, the last time you were in Europe was in October 2019 when you won in Madrid. An awful lot has happened since then,
hmm
personally as well as professionally, I guess you would say. Can you tell us about how excited you are here to be back at home, or back at European soil and in Scotland?
I'm very excited. I'm very happy. I always love coming back. Sometimes that change in pace and just change in golf, it's very needed. So it's refreshing to be here where it's not a million degrees like Arizona or humid like anywhere else in the US. So it's nice. I'm excited to be here. It's a it's a spot on the calendar. I haven't played yet. I haven't played this event. I haven't played this golf course, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. After playing it the last few days, it's a great track. So hopefully I can put in a good week.
Certainly not Arizona, John. Thank you very much for those opening comments. We will begin we will move to the stream and we'll begin with John Hopkins, who has his hand up. John, if you'd like to unmute yourself, please, and ask your question. Thank you.
John, hi. Are you here because you want competitive practice, or are you here because you think that the Renaissance course is similar to St. George's and it's a pretty good tune-up for next week?
Uh, well, in the past, I've played the Irish Open, and this year, because it wasn't in the links golf course, I decided to play this one. So it is a better way to get prepared for the Open Championship. I would say Royal St. George's is quite different to this golf course. Granted, I haven't been there in a long time, but it's a little trickier. This one might be a little bit longer, but for the most part, if you hit a tee shot to the center of the fairway, you won't get one of those wayward bounces like it can happen in St. George's. So it's a little bit more fair, but it's the best way I could see to get myself prepared for next week.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, John. We'll go to Ian Carter next, please, Ian.
Hello, John. I just wonder in the weeks that have followed your victory in the US Open, just what it's actually been like. Has it kind of matched up to how you anticipated life would be after winning your first major? And just as a second question, with Royal St. George's in mind next week, how much better equipped do you think you will be for the vagaries of an Open Championship, given the qualities that you demonstrated in that win in the US Open?
Well, I think I'm better prepared and better experienced mentally for what an Open can be. If I remember correctly, it can get quite windy on that part of the country. And what I said, it's not the easiest links golf course, right? So you're going to have to, adjust to the atmosphere, adjust to the winds, and adjust to the golf course every day. So I feel like I'm better prepared for that. Now, when it comes to my life after the win, hasn't changed that much. I don't know. I can't say I think too much of myself, right? It shouldn't change. There might be more people that recognize you, or more people that come up to you for a picture, autograph, or just to say hello. But for the most part, it hasn't changed. All I can say is I celebrated more than I have in the past, but I feel like it was well worth it.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, Ian. We'll go to Bob Harrig next. Bob.
Very good. Hey, John, thanks for your time. I'm just curious what you think about the restrictions next week for the players at the Open. And secondly, if having gone through what you did with COVID, and obviously now you'd sort of be on the other side of all that, having to go through that again, I'm just curious if it changes your mind at all, or disappoints you, or how you're looking at it.
What do you mean having to go through it again?
I just mean you wouldn't be subject to that in the U.S. To the restrictions, obviously.
Well, it's government and its country is going to make their own decisions, and we knew coming here that it was a little bit different to what the U.S. has been. All I can say is, and because of what I experienced, it is what it is. Right. They make the rules, and you can argue or complain as much as you want. It's not going to change. So just take it with what it is, and that's about it. I feel like a lot of the family restrictions and let's say team, each player's team restrictions, it's a little too much, but I understand why they want us to stay at home and why they want us to keep the players as safe as possible. Plus, it doesn't change my mind that much. I usually just go on a major championship. I'll be in a house and I go to the golf course and come back to the house. I'm not going out and about and sightseeing or anything else. So in that sense, it doesn't change. But again, if you have your significant others here, or you want family to be here, it's a little bit more difficult. So in that sense, it does get a little harder. But again, it's the rules they put up, and we just have to deal with it and follow them.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Bob. We'll go to Nick Roger next, please.
Thanks, Neil. Hi, John. Hear us okay? Yeah. Sorry, boys. Can you recall a first trip to Scottish Links courses, John, back when perhaps you were an amateur at all, or any golfing holidays you may have enjoyed back in the day?
Well, my first ever experience in Scotland, I'm trying to think where it was. I know we went to Glasgow to play an event. I think it might have been a British Boys.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't remember where it was. It was 10, 11 years ago. So I don't remember the golf course. I do remember we went to Prestwick just to see kind of a little bit of the museum they have there. And we didn't play, but we watched one. We saw the first hole and the 18th hole as well. So I do remember that, seeing a bit of the history of the event, knowing that the Open Championships first editions were playing at Prestwick, and just seeing a little bit of history of golf it's a little fun.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's obviously a format that you have taken a shine to, given your record in Ireland. Is there something about it that just suits you?
I could say Irish people and Basque people are very similar, very, very similar. And I think they see that in me. So they kind of take me as one of them. From the first day I played in Port Stewart, the support I had from the Irish crowd was very, very big, even though I was playing with Rory McIlroy, which obviously is their superstar, right? But I had a lot of support as well. So you think that with the success I've had, I think it adds up. But I think is that, they see a little bit of Irish in me, is my guess. And I think that's why they treat me so well and why I've played so well. I do like Irish golf. I've enjoyed it. I've had a lot of fun. It's a little bit different links to some of what we play here on the Open rotation. And, I feel like it's a little trickier, a little quirkier. And so I can't really tell you how many blind par threes I've played in my life. Only one that I can think of. And I think that's something I enjoy. I enjoy that challenge. I enjoy playing a little bit different golf. And like I said, it's very refreshing when we come in this part of the world and play. So I think that's why I've had that much success.
Thanks, John. Good luck this week. Thanks, Neil.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nick. I see those guys who have had their hands up, those hands remain up. I just want to check on any follow-ups before we finish up, or any last questions. No, great. In that case, John, thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it. I hope you have a great week this week.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah. It's
Will you be aware of that?
yes, yeah. I mean, I have a pretty decent group, two decent players I'm playing with. So I'm assuming we're gonna have a lot of fans following, and they're both, I think, they were supporting all of us. I am aware of it, yes, but I don't think I'll fully realize it until I experience it in person. I do think next week might be a little bit different too, because we're gonna have 30,000 people a day, and it is the Open where Sevi were so loved. And being a Spaniard has won a major, I believe I'll have a lot of following as well. But I'm looking forward to it. It's only a good thing. It means you're doing good things. You're playing good golf. So, hopefully I can put in a good show for the crowd.
And finally, for me, our national sport here is football. Sorry to bring it up, but
It's okay.
last night?
I saw the first half and then I fell asleep. So sorry to all the players. Jet lag got me. I saw it, and I mean, Italy's been playing great football, so it is what it is. And once you get to the penalty kicks, it's anybody's game.
Hi, John. Great to see you. You're world number one, you're US Open champion. What would it mean to you personally to add the Scottish Open title to your collection?
I've had a lot of success in this area of the world, and so far I've only been able to win in Ireland. So I know all these events have a lot of prestige. They've been on the European tour for a very, very long time, and I think there's not many players that can say they have won the Irish Open, the Scottish Open, and the Open, right? So hopefully I can get the last two the next few weeks. It will be something incredible. I wouldn't be here if I didn't want to win it. So I'm excited to play, and hopefully I can give myself a chance.
Thank you. Good luck.
Guys, could you switch off your cameras and we'll do a couple of questions for the writers?